Welcome back, guys. Hope you're all okay. I am sat in the little car, which frankly it's like an oven boiling. I've not even got a winter coat on today. If you watched my Dutch designer outlet vlog, here's the jacket. I think this is literally like the second time I've worn it. Hooray! I absolutely love it. But had a bit of a lazy morning. Well, lazy. I've done all my laundry, so I'm not so lazy. And actually packed a bag of fabric that I want to cut out because last night I finished making my the latest zipper bags I had on my production line, and I really want to make more because now I've got my workshop. I can start sort of really enjoying making things and getting them in my Etsy store or selling them to anybody who wants them, really. But I've got this nice big table in the workshop, so I thought, well, my sewing machine's staying at home for now, but I can bring a load of stuff here and start cutting out. So I'm finishing, I'm doing a bit more painting, and then thought I'll just hang around here and do some cutting out. Lawrence is working, I'm not, so thought, well, I might as well enjoy it. The reason I've come in the little car is it's been a bit crowded in the car park the last few times I've come, so this little can on wheels can pretty much fit in anywhere. So I've just been to the supermarket to buy myself some supplies. I'll show you what I bought. I'm sure you'll all agree with me that they're essential supplies. Okay, I've just got in. I think I'm the only one on my floor today. I think Yvonne said she had clients later. Oh gosh, I'm hot because I've been walking around. They've got painters in downstairs, and oh my gosh, my hair's just awful. They've got painters in downstairs, so I wanted to ask at the office what the mail arrangement is for receiving shopping. So, bottled water, can drink the tap water, but I think it's nice just to have like a cold drink, so I'll probably pop a couple of them in the fridge. Some plastic glasses, something for my lunch, so cheese, bread, or cheese snack, cars snack, I had to read it then. Addicted to these oven roasted almonds, they're so nice. So there is a coffee area. If you've seen the vlog before, you'll know there's a really nice communal area. We've got this little kitchenette place, but I don't want to be having to go up and down every time when I'm making myself a coffee, so I've got myself some creamer and just some instant coffee. Then this is the very important bit, some mini bottles of wine, because if any of the girls come knocking, none of them would actually just turn up because they know, you know, I have got a 4-day-a-week job, and I'm only going to be in and out here, you know, when I'm actually working on stuff. So chances are they would at me or call, or they wouldn't just turn up without checking. So if any of them do fancy a little tipple, I can just quickly pop a couple in the fridge, get them nice and cold. Okay, well, the first thing I'm going to do is carry on painting. Oh, it's not really anything exciting to show you, but I'll show you one thing I did, which is a little transformation. So this red table and this one had 2 coats, so I'm quite happy with that. I think I'll just leave it at that. And then this was like a pale pine colour. I got it from the thrift store months ago, and then I painted it this dark blue, and I really didn't like it, so painted it this nice sort of, I don't know what, like a duck egg blue. It's only had one coat and it's gone on really well. So the plan is I can hang like little bits and pieces on here. Anything that I'm selling on my Etsy store, I will have it in the shop, the workshop. And if anybody who's passing wants to see something, they can. This is the second coat on this. I'm pretty sure it's an earring display. And then I still have to do another coat on that. So not much in terms of painting to do. Get my glasses. But now I have to decide if I'm going to wax or seal them. I think for quickness I will just seal them. And then I bought some of these the other day. Really basic, cheap hooks. So that would be quite nice too. I can hang like project bags or little garments, because I want to start crocheting baby cardigans. I absolutely love. I posted a picture a while ago, I think it was. It's definitely been on my Instagram, to a Woolly Wonders pattern. She does amazing tutorials, and you know, anything I've ever made from her has always just worked up beautifully. So I want to make a few more of them, you know, and I'll hang them on little baby hangers, and we'll see. I just want to be able to sort of freely make things without feeling guilty, and just sort of, you know, spending a whole load of money on supplies and then just sitting on things and not doing with them. So I either should just gift them or sell them, and ideally selling them at least 80%. Well, then it all pays for itself, doesn't it? I can hear a helicopter above. Anyway, I'm going to make myself a coffee, sit and eat something, and then I'm going to carry on painting and just immerse myself in crafty blissness. Oh, talking of crafting, if there's anyone watching from the UK, I think on Channel 4, I thought it was on Sundays, but Keith Lemon, yes, Keith Lemon of all people, is doing a craft show. From what I see, it's not started yet, so I'm not sure when you'll see this vlog. Maybe it's already started, but anyway, you can backtrack. It seems to be like the British Bake Off format, or the Sewing Bee format, in, I think, you know, that you vote people off, and it looks really fun. Who'd have thought it though, Keith Lemon? But apparently he is an avid crafter and quite talented. Left my tripod at the workshop. We have to get double of everything. Anyway, excuse shaky hand. Dyed my hair this morning. I put a hair mask on it as well, just to give it a bit of extra condition, because the ends are so dry. Missed a couple of bits, but you know, it's okay. Sorry, I'm looking at me, not you. Believe it or not, I trimmed my fringe the other day and I took loads off it, so I'm gonna have to give it another go again, but can't be bothered. Anyway, oh, and I've just done Lawrence's hair. Anyway, this morning I've been quite productive. I'm going through all my whips, not of the kinky type, the works in progress, and yeah, I've frogged a couple of things and I just need to sort of get organised a little bit. But anyway, when I got back from the workshop, which was quite late, because I ended up having a little glass of wine with Yvonne, one of my creative neighbours, but there was a lovely card in the post waiting for me, so I'm gonna spin you around and show you. It's gorgeous. So that was waiting in the letterbox for me off my friend Julie. How beautiful. And look, she's even made, you can pick it up on the camera, like little bee wings. Oh, do you know, I almost cried when I opened that. That's going pride of place in my craft room. So thrilled with it. You've met Julie before. She came with me, oh, I can't remember when that vlog was. We went to Harlem shopping, and we actually went to a yarn stall. And shame, I hope that's still open, because they'd literally just opened like the week before. Such a shame. Anyway, I sort of, as I tried to do with many of my friends, I try and brainwash them into doing crochet. And Julie did buy some yarn, and it's nice, so she sent me a crochet card. So lovely. Anyway, just gonna have a tidy up. I've got some washing to put out, I've got washing to bring in, and I have got the dryer on, and then I've got yeah, like a secret project was working on a secret project to try and finish. So I want to get that done now. And then it's 22. I really wanted to get to the workshop because I sort of left it mid pattern cutting. I would like to do that. Otherwise I can go tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to social distance visit Linda Ronald. That's not till the afternoon, so I could go to the workshop in theory in the morning. We'll see. Anyway, I have to get on. Just on the way to the workshop. Sorry, this car is so noisy. You've probably gathered Holland is absolutely full of speed ramps. Constantly seeing. But I've got like a big bottle of de-icer behind me, you know, for the window wipers. That's sloshing around. And then every time I go over one of these massive bumps, my keys start jangling. And some of you might remember I've got a bunch of crochet hooks on my key rings, so it's quite full. But I haven't filmed much at all the last few days. I've been so busy. To be honest with you, I've been at the workshop almost every day, having the best time ever. But I've done loads of painting. So the 3 tables that I bought, the little Nesta tables, they're done. I'm tempted to distress them a bit, but that can come later. And then the picture frame that I'm going to use as a display for earrings, that's done. I finished that yesterday. And then the little sort of coat hanger thing, that's just needs the sealer, the lacquer put in on it, and then that's done. Then I think I'm done then with my decor. But I thought I would come now. I've noticed that since some of the businesses have opened up this week, you know, according to government compliance, it is starting to get quite busy. So I thought Sunday would be a really good day to come here and film my podcast. So that's what I've been preparing. Got a whole bag of goodies. So I'm just going to pop in. I've made notes and set up, just quickly film the podcast. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully I don't waffle too much. And if any of you lot watching are into the crafty stuff, then you'll have a dedicated film just for that. And if not, you can just carry on watching the vlogs with me waffling. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. It's actually quite cool in here. Got a whole bag of goodies. It's all my stuff I'm going to show everybody. There's the largest red table. It's got the lacquer on it. It feels lovely. Super happy with that. And that's the board. It's also had a sealer on it. Feels really nice. And then I just need to seal that. Okay, I'm going to start filming. Hopefully it's something watchable. Finished. Now to go home and edit. And I've packed all my goodies up. So I have to show you this. This is beautiful. This is actually project bag that Jeanette sent me from you can see Crafty Clegs. It's lovely, beautiful. I've got my little pink baby cardigan in there. She absolutely makes gorgeous things. So if you didn't watch the podcast, it's fine. It's all crafty stuff. But if you missed it, ta-da! There's my bird cage with the little wonky tit. Do you know, every time I see this, it just makes me smile, and I absolutely love this teeny weeny bunting. I've had the best fun ever making this. It's actually going to live at the workshop. It's at the moment it's on a little table by the doorway, so when I'm not here and people are walking past, they can poke their face in and have a look. yeah, every time I look at it, it just makes me smile. So I've had the best fun. I've got another bird cage, so I'm definitely going to do another one at some point. But I might change the theme a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. I think they would look lovely hanging from the ceiling in the craft room, but I reckon they'd gather dust quite quickly. So, okay, I am going to pack up here. I'm going to head home. And then I'm gonna try and edit the podcast vlog and hope it's not been too wambly. And then I'll send Jeanette a message and let her know when it's ready to go out, because then she's going to do some social media announcement about the crochet along, not the crochet along, the make along. If you didn't watch the podcast and you've no idea what I'm talking about, if you know anybody who's interested in knitting or crochet, anybody at all, let them know that we've got a little make along going on Instagram, and there is a hashtag for it, hashtag yarn bird MAL 2020, and spread the word. There'll be a couple of prizes. Back in my very messy craft room. I've been working this morning. I'm actually still working. I've changed my hours today. Sorry, my hair's still wet from when I washed it this morning. Can you believe I've trimmed my fringe 3 times in a week and it's still poking me in places? I'm so sick of it. I can't wait to get to the hairdresser. Anyway, quite pleased with the hair roots though. Seem to have covered most of them up. This morning it was absolutely glorious, and now it seems it's gone a little bit overcast and windy just as I'm finishing off for the day. Anyway, I have worked this morning and I'm working a little bit later because there's a company-wide staff meeting from 1 till 2, so I wanted to dial in and see if we're going to get some news about maybe returning to work, sort of staggering hours on different days. I just don't know. Still no news from the government yet, so I think we've got another week to wait for the official government feedback on easing lockdown. So William's been in school today. They're still practicing the musical. And yeah, I've just been working. Yesterday we went over to Linda and Ronald, and it was so nice. We sat out in their garden, so we sort of all strategically sat apart from each other, and had a couple of glasses of wine. Linda made some nibbles, and it's we've been friends 17 years now, which is a long time, and we, you know, the last, say, probably, I don't know, 8 years or so, it's been very rare that all 8 of us, they've got 2 kids, have been together. And recently their eldest, their son Lorenzo, moved back home, thank God, because now it's lockdown. And so yeah, it was the first time in quite a few years that all 8 of us had been together, and it was so nice. And it's just nice, you know, I mean, 17 years how our kids interact. They're like family, really, to be honest with you. Anyway, Thursday here is a bank holiday. It's called Hemelvaart. I will put what it is in English below. And yeah, by all accounts, so far, the weather forecast is saying it's going to be great. So we're going to have a barbecue. The 4 of them are going to come over here. And you know, the garden's more than big enough that we can mingle with each other safely. And yeah, it's going to be like old times, so can't wait for that. It'll be really nice. It's nice to sort of gradually start seeing my friends again. Really enjoyed that. So yesterday was so busy for me on the crafting front, because I filmed and edited and published, uploaded my first crafty podcast. I was super excited to do. I really enjoyed that. So, and I know some of you watching the vlog have watched the podcast, and so far so good. Everybody seems to enjoy it, so I'll keep that going. And then the other thing as well is Jeanette and I, Jeanette from Crafty Creations and I, launched our make along on Instagram yesterday. This all happened in the morning before we went to Linda's, and that's received really great feedback from everybody. So I hope everybody joins in. I'm so excited about it. Jeanette also is really fired up. Last night I was looking on Pinterest for just ideas about yarn birds. There's loads of things you can do. I just don't want people to be put off thinking it's amigurumi, because it's not. The rule is yarn birds. So I'm going to look around for some other things to make as well, just sort of give people a bit of a nudge and inspire them. So yeah, fun. Really enjoying that. Okay. Oh, what am I wearing today? I said to my colleague this morning, I look like children's TV presenter. Hold on, I'm going to scooch you down so you can see. No, you still can't see. So I look like like a children's TV presenter. I don't know if you can see on camera, but these are like bright jade green, and this is obviously bright yellow. Hold on. Technical. So I think it's reflecting either my sunny mood or my need to fend off any negative energies. But right now I'm like walking sunshine. Just got off my work call. Thought I'd come and have a look at the peppers and chives and broccoli that I planted a while ago that didn't get blown over. They don't seem to have croaked it yet, so veg camp time, I think. Literally just turned the camera on and the fog started and the helicopter went over. Okay, finished work now. No real special announcement. I'm going to plonk you down on my picnic table. Beautiful weather. Oh, I need to have a bit of a tidy up out here. So we'll just have to wait for the official speech from the Prime Minister, which I think it's the 1st of June. See what happens. So work-wise, no news. We just went through the financials and stuff, and yeah, I mean, thankful our jobs are safe. That's the only thing we can all hope for at the moment, really, isn't it? And that we're healthy. One nice thing, they've offered us before people start taking summer vacation, department picnics. So I think, I can't remember what the date was. I think maybe from the 1st of June, I'm not even sure. We can start meeting in groups of 10 people. So the company have offered us picnic boxes so that we can meet our colleagues outside and just sit and have a little picnic and a chit chat. So that's really nice, and obviously it's entirely the frogs. It's entirely up to the individual if they want to do it or not. You know, it's not mandatory. It's just a nice kind of gesture. So I would definitely love to see my colleagues again, meet up, see everybody. That'll be fun. So yeah, I'll hear something about that this week, I think. Who's up for it? Anyway, I'm going to go in and make a sandwich now. It's gone past lunchtime here and I'm really hungry. I don't know what I'm going to do this afternoon. I've got a bit of sewing to do, a bit of crochet. I've always got stuff to do, crafting. I need to do some groceries, so I need to just sit down, have a sandwich and think about what productive things I will do this afternoon. Anyway, guys, sorry, it's not really a very interesting vlog this week, I think. I've been so busy with the workshop stuff and trying to get my podcast on the go. I do apologise, those frogs are really loud. So that's my cue to just wrap up the vlog and say once again, thanks so much for joining. If you missed the podcast, I'll put a link somewhere above, and if you missed my workshop video, then I think I would have linked it earlier, and if not, it'll be here or somewhere. So tune in if you can. Thanks for joining. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.